Hello, and welcome to Express Barre with Sarah. I'm Sarah, and today we have part 2 of Sarah's least favorite exercises workout. And I was dreading it today, so I'm glad it was on calendar. I'm glad I'm accountable to you because here I am. So in last week's part 1 workout, we did upper body and core. For today's workout, we have lower body and more core. You can see what my least favorite thing to teach is. So if you're set up today, I've got my support, my water, my towel, my mat, and you might see off to the side I have some optional add-ons for a few of the exercises. You could use a light or medium weight if you want a big challenge. You can also grab something like, I've got my yoga block and my squishy ball, but you can get a pillow. You could even use a towel, just something to hold on for an exercise that we're going to be doing that involves some twisting. Okay, I'm going to restart my music. We're going to get a quick warm-up. We're going to go straight into the workout and then have a quick stretch segment. So just as a reminder, you can always do a warm-up before you come to class, and there's a whole new stretching playlist for you if you need more flexibility at the end. Okay, let's get started. Or restarted in the case of my music. All right, let's start with our knee lift. Here we go, lift. I hope you had a lovely weekend. If you're doing this on a Monday, or just a general nice day, whatever that happens to be, and lift. Nice job. Standing nice and tall through the crown of the head. You know this warm-up. We've done it before. Let's take that arm across, elbow to knee. Nice job. Remember, you can always hold on to your support. That's okay. 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Nice job. All right, we're going to go ahead and come into a nice wide second, toes pointed out. We take it down and down, up and up. Remember, ears to shoulders, hips over heels. We take it down and down, up and up. So just starting to bring some heat into those legs, open those inner thighs. And speaking of inner thighs, next week's workout is all about hips and inner and outer thighs, the ab and adductors, up and up. Nice job, down and down, up. 2 more. I'm already out of breath. And up. Take it down and hold. Little pulses down. You can take those hands off. You can here on the hips. You can hold them out, whatever you prefer. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5. Holding in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up. Little up. Remember, we want those ears to the shoulders, hips to the heels. So I don't want that belly back. I want you as much as possible to be straight up and down. 3, 2, and hold. 8, 7, 1 inch lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake out those legs. All right, we're going to come in nice and narrow now into a chair squat. We don't do a lot of chair squats in Barre with Sarah. So this is your setup, a nice narrow setup. If your knees bother you a little bit, you can step it out to parallel. I'm going to turn on profile to remind us what we're doing. Turn squat down and up. So that booty is going back. We're not maintaining ears over shoulders, hips over heels. You'll notice that as I come down, those knees are not past the toes. We also want the chin tucked in, so we're not leaning too far forward, down and up. Nice job. Give me 4. I'm going to turn back to you. 3, 2. Go ahead and pop that right heel up and squat and up. So this right heel hasn't moved. I just popped the heel of that foot up. So I'm in a releve on one of my legs. Here we go for 4. Switching out in 3, 2, and 1. Other heel, down and up, down and up. You want to bring your heart rate up more, just add some arms. Here we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, again, booty back. 3, 2, and 1. I think we're nice and warm. Okay, let's go to those upper body moves. that I really don't like. Okay, we're starting, sorry, the lower body moves that I do not like. We're starting with my least favorite lower body move, and that was the lunge. You might not know that about me. Do not like lunges. So you can grab one of your props. So I'm gonna grab my 3-pound weight and my block just to have them handy. But we're gonna start out with body weight. So what I want you to do is you can either be here on profile or you can face into your support. I'm gonna face into my support. I want you to take that right leg and send it back. And then I just want you to come down and find your lunge. So what am I looking for in this lunge? I'm looking for the knee over the ankle. I'm looking for a leg that's as straight as possible at the top so that when I bend, that knee can come down. So you go ahead and find that position, and then we're gonna go down and down, up and up. So we're just dropping that back knee. And if you look at my torso, I'm still pretty stacked. So think of yourself like a carousel horse. You're just moving up and down, not front to back, not side to side. Give me 4, and up, 3, and up, nice job, 2, and up, last 1, and up. Take it back down, pulse, little pulse. Remember, you can be holding on. I am choosing to take my hands off. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and step it up. Ooh, shake it out, switch it up. So you might say, this seems like a great exercise, Sarah. Why do you hate it? I am so tight in my hip flexors. What do you think the lunge does? It really works that tight hip flexor. So let's do a great setup on this side. Lowering down into our lunge, trying to straighten that back leg. Now again, if you're super tight in that hamstring, you might need to make it a little less straight. And having that knee over the ankle. Here we go. Down and down, up and up, down and down. So I'm just dropping that back knee towards the floor. We're not in boot camp. You don't need to touch down. That's not the point. Your range can be down, down, up. That's great. If you're super tight again in that hip flexor, then you might need to reduce your range of motion. Take it down and down, up and up. I am so sweaty. Lunges are also a big body burner because you've got so many of those big muscles too. And up, remember we've got those pulses down at the bottom. Here we go. You pulse it down and down, down. Just little downs. Yes, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it up. Ah, are you sweating? Because I'm sweating. Lunges are hard. Okay, now we're going to add a twist into that lunge. So this is where you can grab your weight or your block. I'm going to start with my weight, but I might go to my block. And again, you don't need to use anything. You can just interlace your fingers. That's a great modification. So let's go back to that first side. Taking that right leg back and that left leg forward. Checking our alignment. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. As I go down into the lunge, I'm going to twist towards that back leg and then come up, down, and up. So hopefully you can see me wobbling because now as I move a little bit, my balance has to change. You'll also notice this weight is pretty close to my body. Woo! Almost lost it there. So if it's hard, you can bring it in even closer. That will make it easier. It's a shorter lever move. If you're thinking, I need more, you can take that weight or that block and you can extend it. Woo! And remember, if this twist is too difficult for you or it doesn't feel good for you today, I want you to just go back to a straight down up. Maybe you just add that weight for a little extra challenge. Twist. Ha! And let's do one more. Twist. And up. Woo! Okay, I need a side to side. You can take one too. Maybe a little sip of water. So we're really engaging a lot of smaller muscles, especially in the feet and ankles. And the biggest muscle in our body, the brain, to think about what direction we're going. Okay, my time, buying myself time is over. So now we're going to take that right leg forward, that left leg back, finding that nice lunge position again, picking up your weight, your block, your pillow, whatever you have if you'd like to. And as you come down, twisting back towards that back leg. Which, if you're following me, is your left side. And up. Exhale as you twist. Inhale to rise. So exhale, twist. Woo. Inhale, rise. Again, if this pace is too fast for you, you can slow it down. If this pace is too slow for you, you can speed it up. Woo. This side is trickier for me. I'm tighter on this side. Okay, we've got two more. Yes, we can. Rotate and up. One more time. Rotate and up. Oh my word. Let's set down that weight, that block. And you get a quick little release on those quads. Ooh, that was hard. And again, that's the point of this workout. Certain things might be hard for me, they're not hard for you. And if you're a rock star, then, oh my gosh, you go with it. You're always a rock star. I'm just saying that if this move is great for you, then you go with it. I'm going to turn my music down just a smidgen. Okay, we're going to move from our thighs to the booty. So we're going to turn into our support now and do a full fold over. I like this, but it's the trickiest one, so that's why I had to include it. Actually, teaching glutes is my favorite body part, so I had to think about what to teach. So we're going to extend that right leg back, soften the left knee, shift the weight back over the heel. You're going to contract that glute to raise the foot. So this might be enough for you. We're just going to start pulsing. But again, with full fold over, what we want to do is, again, we're like that board, like that seesaw, and we can work down to our level, even coming parallel to that floor. Little lift, little lift. So hopefully you can see this standing movement is soft. You need to be able to wiggle those toes because the weight is back. You feel like you want to grip like I just said, perhaps turn your palms to give you a karate chop hand inside. Little lift, little lift. And this back leg, it's going to want to cheat out, but I don't want you to let it. 4, 3, 2, hold. Now go ahead and turn it out and lift, little lift. So we're moving that work, not just to glute max, but to that outer glute, that outer hip lift. You've cut 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. You want to add a little extra challenge? Pop up onto releve. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel comes down, leg comes down. Nice job. Let's do that on the other side. So fold over is pretty intense. You don't need to do a lot of full fold over to get a good workout. Hopefully, as you just saw. So now I'm going to take that left leg back. This right leg's going to be my base. I'm going to soften it. Shift that weight back. Woo. Exhale. Contracting this left glute. And again, you're going to find your low point and start pulsing. So if it's here for you, that's great. Or I'm just going to start working my way down, lifting to my body, and again, checking in to see that that knee is soft. Lift, lift. This side is always higher for me. I'm going to have to stay higher in the move, and that's because this hamstring is tighter. So if you have a really tight hamstring, you can bend this knee a little bit more to give you some relief. If your hamstring's really flexible, I don't necessarily want you to lock it out, but you can keep it straighter. Keep lifting. In 4, 3, 2, we're going to turn it out. Turn it out, lift. Lift. Try to keep that chin tucked in. I know I want to drop my head, but I'm not gonna let myself lift. Keep that weight over that heel. Squeeze, squeeze. Nice job, and roll that hip under. You see mine is creeping up. Lift for 4, 3, holding on 2, and 1. And if you want, roll onto that releve. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Ah! Okay, so we hit those glutes and those hamstrings, and we're gonna come back to the quads for water ski. So if water ski is new for you, I did film a tutorial, so if this is confusing, go back and watch the tutorial. Hopefully it's gonna help. So let's remember our setup for water ski. We're gonna have our dominant hand on our support. So whatever side that is for you, this is my right, I know it's my left. I want you to take your feet into a V position and then walk them into that narrow cheesecake V. And this is our starting position. So I'm gonna turn on profile so you can see me from the side, but I want you to stay just like this. So I don't want you turning into your support. I want you to have maximum security. So here I'm turning. I've got my narrow little V. I'm holding on to my support. You're gonna have one hand. I'm gonna come roll up. So here I'm in releve. And to get to water ski, just like it sounds, we're gonna tuck our hips and lean back. So tuck and lean. My heels are glued together. The weight is in the ball of my feet. I'm gonna show you that one more time. Here I am in that beautiful releve, tuck and lean back. And just we're gonna start pulsing down. I'm gonna keep talking to you about water ski. So water ski is different in that we don't have that ears over shoulders, hips over heels alignment. Instead, we're kind of making a little bit of an S curve, which as an S name person I love. And again, think about that you're actually water skiing. I've never been water skiing, but I know what it looks like. So pretend you're going on a jump. You can see ahead, so your head's not back. You wouldn't be able to see that jump. You're forward, and the weight is where? In the balls of your feet. Okay, let's go ahead and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay. Woo! We're gonna do that set again. You're welcome. I'm gonna turn towards you this time. Inhale, exhale. So this is a lot of really high quad hip flexor. Up we come into releve. And then what are we gonna do? Tuck and lean. Woo! Here we go. Take it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. You can see I'm not very far in that move. Here's what I want to challenge you to do though. What we want to do in water ski is we want to grip those glutes and drive the pelvis under. Let go of your glutes. Just let your quads do the work. Try to relax that booty. Down and up, or up and down. Woo! 8. Relax that booty. 6. 5. I'm dying. 4. 3. Last 2. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, let's stretch that out. Okay, so like I said, really quick water ski. Water ski, I'm so spicy today. Water ski is one of those exercises we can do for just a minute or two, and it takes care of your quads. So that was hard for you. Go and watch the tutorial. Ask me questions. I'm happy to walk you through it. We'll get to water ski, a longer format of it in an upcoming class, so don't worry. There'll be more. Woo. All right, we have one more glute exercise. That is hard, and that's pretzel. Another tricky one. You're welcome. So now we're gonna come down to the mat for pretzel. So I want you to sit down, and I want you to take this right leg, and I want you to take your knee off of your mat or your towel and line up parallel to the outside of this mat. I want you to angle your shin in. Now go into that left foot, that left ankle. I just want you to pick it up and place it back. So this is our alignment for pretzel. So first we're just gonna rotate forward and back. This is the move I get the most complaints about. And it's hard. So that's why it's making this work out. You're welcome. So I want you to just hold onto that ankle nice and strong. You can go ahead and tent this other hand. I just want you to squeeze the booty. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hopefully you can see my leg is moving a little bit, but that fleshy inner part of the knee is down. If you're really tight in that hip flexor, you can lean out a little more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you can let go of that hand if you can keep that foot up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo! Put that hand on that glute if you're not sure if it's squeezing. 3, 2, flex that foot, press back, back, back. So as I'm pressing back and squeezing and thinking about tapping a button on that wall. 4, 3, 2, combine those moves. Lift, push back, lift, push back, lift, and back. You're almost there. Give me 4, and back. 3, and back. 2, and back. 1, and back. Set that leg down. Go ahead and push those hips forward. Arm comes up and over. Probably the quickest pretzel I've ever done. There's too many moves for this workout. I missed my 16-minute classes. Okay, we're gonna swing around to the other side. Now my left leg is aligned in parallel. My knee's off the mat. My shin is angled in. I'm resting my weight on the fleshy part of this right leg. I'm gonna pick up at the ankle, bring that leg back. I'm gonna rotate forward and back. If this just feels super crazy weird to you, please go watch the pretzel tutorial. It's linked in this video description. Pretzel is such a great workout, but it's tricky. All right, we're gonna hold there, and now we're just gonna squeeze, squeeze. So that right glute is coming on fire, squeeze. Remember, lean out if you're a little tight. Squeeze and squeeze, woo, and squeeze. So you can't see, I'm a little out of alignment, I apologize, but you can hopefully see as I squeeze, that foot jumps a little. So remember, you can take off that other hand if your foot can stay up. Your foot flops down, and I want you to pick it up again. Squeeze 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna flex and push back. And 2, and flex and push back, back, think back, straight back. Again, that knee is entirely resting on the ground. You're just contracting and releasing that glute to move. Now we're gonna combine those moves. Here we go. We lift, push back, squeeze up, push back. This is really forcing you to think about the muscle and activate it. Woo. 3, 2, push back, 1, push back. Put that leg down and lift up and release. Oh, you are fantastic. We only have time for a couple ab exercises. You're pretty welcome for that. So we're gonna start with absolutely 100% my least ab exercise of all time. That was plank up downs. Woo, you know I love me a plank. I do not like this exercise. So a plank up down. I'm gonna demonstrate today from my knee plank. So this is the up of the plank. To get down, you're simply gonna come down to a knee, to an elbow plank, and then press yourself back up. You can do this in full plank too. Let's go down and down, up and up. I want you bracing your core throughout this as much as you can. So trying to keep that shape. And you might have noticed I just switched lead hands. So as you remember, just try to alternate going down to the left, up with the left, and then down with the right. Woo! Yes, you can. Down, down, up, and up, down. If you are doing this on your feet, you're a total badass. I'm dying on my knees. Woo! Down, down. 2 more. Yes, we can. Down, down, up, and up. Down, down, up, and up. Nice job. Sit it back for a quick release. All right, we're going to T-stand. One of my least favorite moves, believe it or not. So let's talk about that modification for the T-stand. Our T-stand modification is to keep this bottom leg down And then we're just gonna lift, lift. Regular T-stand is stacked. Lift, lift. Oh, I hate this move. Little lift, 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 lift. Remember, this is your mod. Lift, lift. What are we doing? We're pulling up from that bottom waist. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can flip it around. I'm gonna walk it around. Checking to make sure that shoulder and hand are in nice alignment. And again, this is our modification. This knee is down, providing us extra support. We lift, we lift, we lift. Or we add that extra leg. I don't know why this side is harder, but this lift, woo! Y'all, my eyes are sweating right now. That's how much I'm struggling. But I'm stick with it. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, yes again, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down. Okay, we have time for one more. You're welcome. And that's my version of the dead bug. So roll all the way down to your back. Bring your legs into tabletop. Bring your arms up in fists. We're gonna lower the right leg and left arm together. Hovering, and then switching. Woo! Let's burn it out. So you're really thinking about keeping that lower abdomen braced and tight. Whew. You're also trying to stay coordinated. Not always my strength. And if this is easy for you, you can speed it up. You could also drop your hands and just make it a lower ab move. 4, and 3, woo, 2, and 1, and 1. Nice job. Oh my word. Bring those knees into the chest. It looks like we're not going to get to all of our ab moves today. So maybe in October we'll do a really great ab workout together. I think that would be fun. Let's go ahead and come up to a seat. Oh, let's do a nice back of the leg stretch. So taking that right leg long. Let's go ahead and start by going up and over, stretching that side body. So I hope you had fun doing these workouts with me, watching you really struggle and really sweat. You're welcome. Turn the face, come forward. It's always good to challenge ourselves with things that don't come naturally or things we have to work for. Because I think I said in the last video, come into cobbler. There are some exercises I used to really dislike that I love now, like push-ups. I really like push-ups. I didn't for a long, long time. So you never know, when you try something, you might gain some strength that you didn't know you had. All right, let's come out to the other side. As I just profusely sweat, taking that elbow in, the thigh, coming up and over. And now facing that foot and walking down. I hope you'll join me for this week's Friday challenge. I actually have some family obligations on Friday, so I'll be filming it earlier in the week, so you'll get to see it before Friday. But it's all about the thoracic spine. So it's the middle back, not the cervical, which is the upper, the lumbar is the lower. So this is an area that needs stretching and mobility, especially if you're like me and you sit all the time. Let's go ahead and come into leg straddle. So I would encourage you to join me. It's 4 stretches. It's about 5 minutes. So really good thing to add to your day. I'm going to say, said earlier in the video, next Monday's Express class is hips, inner and outer thighs. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just a great opportunity to do some exercises we don't necessarily get to do every time in Barre Zero. All right, go ahead and come in. Cross those legs. Let's get a quick neck stretch in, taking right ear to right shoulder. using this hand just for some extra weight, tilting that chin up. Good job, switch it out. And head coming up. Let's go ahead and do one nice big inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me today for my second installment of least favorite exercises. Since it's a short class, you can always find another video on the channel, and there are lots of stretching options from 5 to 60 minutes. So if you need a longer stretch, go and find another target. I hope to see you for this Friday's challenge, which will be out earlier this week, as well as next week for hips, inner and outer thighs. Thanks everyone for joining as I press my sore body up off the ground. Thanks everyone. Bye.